Hello!
I knew about it.
We just watched a movie.
Which one?
Camp Slaughter!
Woohoo!
Have you heard of it?
No.
I didn't think so.
It was good.
It was awful.
She hated it. I thought it was okay.
It was obviously a very low-budget horror film.
Your typical camp slasher, just what we talked about, going back to the basics.
Super cheap.
Total
super
B movie.
Total, like,
low
F movie.
budget.
Low budget.
It's inspiring.
It's horrible. Four friends are heading somewhere. I'm not even sure if we know where they're headed.
I'm sure they say it, but it really doesn't
They're
matter.
in their Hummer. It all of a sudden stops working or whatever, and their cell phones won't work, so they get out.
Well, it's kind of a weird plot to follow. You start with this weird camp from the 80s. There's a killer there, and then you jump to 2004, where they're in the Hummer.
Yep.
And then the Hummer just stops, and they're like, why is it nighttime already? What the hell's going on?
These crazy campers are like, hello, welcome to camp!
Woo!
My side pony.
And
Because
I'm
it's
from
1981.
And they're still acting like it's the 80s.
Yeah, it's rad,
And they're
dude.
like, what's up with your car? What kind of vehicle is
Yeah,
that?
is this a tank?
The one chick's like
Are you in the
valley
army?
girl. She's like, oh yeah, gang me with a spoon.
She does say that.
I know.
So they go to camp and
having a good time, but people start dying.
There's a lot. People start dying
Pretty much instantly.
There's a lot of blood. A lot of blood pellets, I think, were used.
I'm trying to think of how we're even going to explain.
75% of the budget was for blood pellets. But they go to the camp. People start dying, and they eventually figure it out that something's wrong. Like, this isn't normal. I mean, this isn't normal death. No, but they start figuring out that something's happening. They're, like, back in time.
No, it's...
Yes.
Are we going to try to actually explain it?
It's confusing. It is confusing.
That's why this movie was okay.
No.
The plot was like... And then... So it did a lot.
It happens. They get there,
turns.
and there's like a day, and all these people die, and they like hide away in this weird barn.
Right.
And then they wake up, and it's the same day over again.
Yeah.
And they have to.
The people they just killed the night before
are up, and they're playing
alive,
t-ball.
Like, what up?
Having a basketball tournament.
It's a great day.
I thought it was awful.
She really didn't like it.
I really didn't like it. You're right. I didn't like it. First of all, I thought it was too long. I thought it was too complicated for such a low budget movie.
That's what makes it really good. If it's
the deaths
it's
were
inspiring because it means that you and I could make a movie with a really good plot for not a lot of money, and it would be okay. It would be a watchable movie.
See, now it has sort of the opposite effect on me, where I think we could do so much better than that this camera.
Yeah, but we don't have...
We could film a blockbuster with this.
See,
this was something of note.
It wouldn't look as good as that, even, JMO. The budget, it has to be in the millions for it to be...
You're right.
Really, really good.
I mean, the budget...
I think that our plot and no effects... Or just small effects that we come up with.
The budget for the Blair Witch Project was like $60,000.
Right.
Exactly.
But what a good effing premise. That's what I'm saying.
This is... Okay, I sort of see what you're saying. If they remade this movie with a huge budget, this movie would be bomb.
See?
Because the idea, if the simple idea of it is awesome.
Just the plot. Forget the bad effects.
Forget all the weirdness.
They didn't have the right sound effect department. They had to do ADR for a lot of it. It was just... It was poorly made
with
because
a better
of the
budget,
lack of money.
That for me, that stuff bothers me. With a better budget, this movie could be amazing. But because it was so low budget and tacky, I was too confusing. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Let's go. Let's start killing people and let's move along.
Because it was a low budget, that was a huge body count. There were a bunch of deaths.
I said budget, not body count.
They were pretty quickly dying, pretty quick, and in groups. It was cool.
It was very... This is going to be another one where if you send me...
Oh, no, I'm keeping this one.
Oh.
Claimed.
I was going to give it away, but it has been given away.
If you really, 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 really want it...
Submit us an essay on why you like us.
Yeah, you're going to have to...
No.
Work for it.
I mean, I should have seen all the signs, and the signs were... It was $1 on Amazon.com, and I was like... Awesome, a horror movie, and look, the cover looks really neat.
I got the movie
scary.
Bully on Amazon.com for 34 cents.
Good. Either way, let me tell them what I thought.
Unrelated fact.
In a shell, and then you go.
Okay.
I thought it was low budget. I thought it was tacky. I thought the camera angles and the shooting was horrible. I thought the lighting, like the night lighting, apparently when you die at night in this camp, there's a spotlight for you. The acting was horrible. One of the main guys is very foxy, so that's kind of a thing, a saving factor. Either way, I didn't like it. I don't ever want to see it again. Maria, you can keep it forever. Yes, go.
All right, my take on it. I thought it was good, given the fact that it did have a low budget and it really didn't. Their death scenes were. I don't think that the makers of the movie were even really concerned about the death scenes, just so much as people are dying. There's blood everywhere, spatter, blood, whatever. They really got more into the plot. The plot of the movie is pretty effing fun. Horrible acting, horrible. I know the editing was awful.
Yeah.
The soundtrack kicks fucking ass. That's you like that, didn't you? With all like the old hip hop and
like,
stuff, and like
there was
cool.
one hip hop song, and the rest was
there
all.
There were a couple. It was like
one.
No, that other song. There were a couple really good songs. So, having said that, the budget was low. The effects were horrible. Plot was great.
I agree with that section. If this could be a multi-million-dollar plot and simpled up just a little bit,
why do you
it could
need
be
$1 million?
Because I thought it was awful. That
right
stuff
here.
that I told you
It's
about
right here.
stuck out at me, and I don't like it. It's awful.